What's going on, folks? Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel for another weekend MMO news drop video. Let's get straight to it, beginning with Square Enix and Final Fantasy XIV. This past week, the special micro website has been updated for the MMO's upcoming patch 5.3, Reflections in Crystal, with all new images and teasers on what players can expect to see next. If you need a reminder, the update is planned for an August 11th launch, fingers crossed, and contains the much anticipated base game improvements to A Realm Reborn, all new main scenario quests, and the continuation of the Yorha Alliance raid, on top of a new dungeon and trial. There's going to be more information about patch 5.3 to look forward to as well, and the next letter from the producer live will take place this coming Wednesday on the 22nd of July. If you haven't seen it yet, check out the updated micro website, link to it down below. Next up, Guild Wars 2 has revealed the goods with a new trailer and previews for its next Icebrood Saga episode titled JORMAG Rising, which begins on the 28th of July. It's time for the Ice Dragon to finally enter the play, and with the new update, players will be getting an expanded map of the Drizzlewood Coast and the meta event, which sees us take the fight to the Dominion forces in the very heart of their operation by storming the Frost Citadel, which holds the Claw of JORMAG. We're going to be getting a new mastery update to the United Legion's way station, which grants us the Medizuka, which sounds like a healing skill, and there's new map Adventures 2, which we haven't seen in a while. And finally, new rewards include 2 new infusions, 5 new Tribune weapons, and upgraded Stormcaller and Boneskinner weapon skins. If you haven't completed the No Quarter episode, now's a good time to wrap it up. Over on the Elder Scrolls Online, the SUMMERSET Chapter Celebration event will return on Thursday, 23rd of July, and will run until the 4th of August. For new players or returning players that don't know what this is all about, basically, you'll receive extra loot from all daily quest rewards, resource nodes, delves, and world bosses when playing in SUMMERSET. You will also earn a glorious SUMMERSET coffer box for the first completion of a delve or world boss quest, for example, which contains all new rewards like the Snowhawk Mage outfit style. You'll need to own the chapter though, and the good news is SUMMERSET will be on sale at 50% off on the Crown Store for the duration of the event. Additionally, ESO is giving away a free Crown Store bundle to all players containing repair kits, a pet, XP scrolls, and more. So all you need to do is log in and claim it in the Crown Store by the 30th of July. Moving on, exciting news for you folks still waiting on the South Korean MMORPG Lost Ark. According to the awesome folks over at Massively via Reddit, the game is making plenty of progress toward the ultimate goal of a global launch. This week we learned that the Japanese closed beta is going very well, and some controversial features are now gone, like the removal of gender locks. They've also added in the new Scouter class and player housing islands, and most important of all, dev confirmation that they are currently working hard to prepare for the global release, but with no specified date. Are you folks still looking forward to Lost Ark at this point? Let me know down in the comments. Let's now make our way to NCSoft's Blade and Soul, and the game has confirmed that its Dark Passage update will launch on July the 22nd. In the update, all players can check out the new hunting zone Nyairaka, which will be open for a limited time with auto combat enabled and PvP open. There's also the Silver Steel Laboratory 12-player raid recommended for a level 60 HM16 or higher, in addition to new monthly rotating events and the weapon enhancement system. For those that play Sandbox MMO Albion online, the game is celebrating its 3rd anniversary this week, and there are plenty of goodies in-game for you to enjoy. First up, all players can log in and make use of a week-long 25% fame boost to help your progression skill wheel grinds, and they have even brought back the Keeper Dungeon from way back in the beta 3 years ago, so jump into that if you've never experienced it before. For a full rundown of all the events for the anniversary, check out the link down in the comments. In Space Sim MMO EVE Online, CCP Games have launched Quadrant 3 ZENITH, its latest update this past week, which ushers in the culmination of the Triglavian invasion story arc and offers EVE pilots a huge part to play in the reshaping of New Eden. The ZENITH Quadrant begins with a big update to the Abyssal Proving Grounds feature and the introduction of new proving filaments to New Eden. The new proving filaments already available will take pilots from any point in space directly to an abyssal proving ground inside Abyssal Dead Space, where they will engage in PvP combat. Different combat formats, specific ship classes, new leaderboards, and new Triglavian theme settings will all ensure for an explosive start to this quadrant. I'm throwing in some industry news into the mix now, and it's got to do with Funcom, the studio behind MMOs like Age of Conan and Secret World Legends. Now, we've known for a while that Tencent has been taking over, and this week it's official as they have entirely purchased over 95% of Funcom shares, with the rest being snapped up pretty soon. This means all existing properties like the two MMOs mentioned, on top of Conan Exiles and the upcoming Dune game, will all be under China's Tencent moving forward. They have a say in plenty of other studios as well, so this isn't really anything new, but just a good to know, and let's see how things change with some of these IPs for the future. And for the record, Funcom has said that Tencent will not change the way Funcom's management operate, nor will they meddle with the staffing and structure, as Funcom will remain independent. Now, if you don't know, Bless is coming back to the PC on Steam, as announced surprisingly sometime last month. Round 8 Studio, who oversees Bless Unleashed on the Xbox One, are bringing it to the PC again on Steam sometime in the future, and have now released an interview and FAQ on the Steam store page about what players can expect, and even touched on the beta, and how players burnt out by Bless Online will be compensated. Look, after 3 months of playing Blast Online when it launched, I've said what I needed to say in my review about the game and NeoWiz, the former studio. And this time around, I wonder if it will be any different with Round 8. Either way, the message this time is that the game will be completely different when it launches in early 2021. Check out the details down below, and let me know if you're willing to give Bless Unleashed a try. MapleStory will launch its next update, Rise, Surge of Power, this coming week on the 22nd. This opens the Burning World event, where players can create up to 3 mega burning characters and receive tons of perks to level up rapidly, which lasts all the way until September. Rise events will continue as well, offering a whole bunch of goodies like Coin Express, Daria's daily gift events, and a whole lot more. Check out the site for the full breakdown. Nexon's classic free-to-play MMO MABINOGI has launched a new update over the last 7 days, known as the Pet Update. It's a content extension of the game's latest My Little Pet feature, and it introduces a new powerful tier of pets, on top of encouraging players to set out on adventures to discover all new pet training talents, which ultimately ends up with you unlocking all the Fin pets available. Now let's wrap this up with the mobile MMO section now, and we do have a new MMO to talk about called SOULWORKER Enemy Legends from Gameforge, the publisher of plenty of titles you've heard about like Ion and Terra in the EU, plus Nostale and the PC version of SOULWORKER. Enemy Legends will be released on Android and iOS as a free app download sometime later this month, set in the game's post-apocalyptic world with all new experiences that differ from the PC version, alongside the usual blend of anime-inspired gameplay and fast-paced combat. You'll have 6 heroes to choose from at launch to tackle the game's main story quests and content, with updates receiving similar windows to its PC counterpart. And that's all I've got for now, folks. If there's news for a game you play which isn't covered here in this video, do share what's going on with the rest of us down in the comments below. Hit the like button for the love of MMOs, and hey, if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel, it's free, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a video. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching.